Good evening everyone, how are you all today? I hope you're all doing well. Did you know that TikTok is quite the spicy platform for many different reasons, whether it's for TikTok dances, whether it's for cringy challenges, whether it's for Karens, or whether it's for that vegan teacher. But today in this video we are talking about a darker side of TikTok, that being the deadly challenges which occur often on the platform. Now, we're going to be talking about two different types of challenges on TikTok. But before we get into the main bulk of the video, did you know that right now, if you click that subscribe button, you actually have a 100% chance of being alive right now. So if you want to check that you're alive, please do click the subscribe button. Plus it would be nice to know that you're actually alive. Also, did you know that if you actually comment down below, one like equals blank, I will actually pick out the best comment from that video and say what that comment says, while also giving you a cheeky shout out from me, ya boy. But anyway, that all aside, let's get into the main video. So TikTok challenges, they're some of the most stupidest things which have ever graced this earth, and also some of the most deadliest things which some teenagers and children alike on the platform have lost their lives because of. And if you don't know any of these TikTok challenges, let me actually give you an example of one. Does anyone remember the Benadryl challenge which happened last year, where basically someone would consume enough Benadryl and have a hallucination? They would also then report on what the hallucination felt like on a TikTok video, and you're probably wondering what happened. Well, many people died because of this. Many people died from overdosing on Benadryl. These are the types of challenges I'm going to be talking about. And the first one, which I think we should talk about, is the Skullbreaker challenge. Now, if you don't know what the Skullbreaker challenge is, it is a challenge where two people ask a third if they can jump as high as them, and when they try, they kick their legs out from under them, making them crash land. Now, what is the problem with this challenge? You tell me, because I'm pretty sure it is pretty obvious what it is. It's the fact of you can get your legs kicked out and bang your head off of your carpet, your concrete floor, the path outside, or wood, or anything which you're currently standing on. You can fall back and essentially accidentally crack your head open. This actually happened to a 16-year-old in Brazil. A person who went by the name of Emanuela Medeiros, who was 16, is one of the two youngsters to die in the challenge last November at the school I'm assuming they actually went to. Now, this sadly happened, and sadly the challenge got a lot of traction and people started doing it in schools. Now, there is a horrible thing with doing this in a school. It's that there are many kids in a school, and if someone you can traumatise the kids for life. The people doing the challenge will be traumatised, one of them won't be alive anymore, and anyone viewing the challenge from outside will be traumatised for seeing a death in person. Now, I can't believe I actually have to say this, but if you want to make it big or get fame or get internet clout, do not, and I am telling you, do not put your life in danger for some challenge to make it big on the internet, or on TikTok, on YouTube, or Twitter, or whatever platform you want to make it big on. Do not put your life in harm's way, and do not put other people's lives in harm's way, because this is what can happen. People can end up in hospital or worse. With the Skullbreaker challenge, you could possibly end up with permanent brain damage if you do this challenge, if you survive it. Now, I can express this enough. If you want to make it big, there are many other avenues you can go down. You can make gaming content, you can make beauty content, commentary, cooking, cars, anything you want to make videos on, and if you keep at it, you will eventually get to a point when you can start making money of that and you've got your own fan base or whatever. You will make it if you just keep trying. Now, it will take a while, yes, you might be demotivated, but the last thing ever you should do is put your life in harm's way, because this is what can happen. You can end up in hospital or dead. That's it, blatantly. You can end up in hospital, have some sort of damage to bone or your brain damage or something, or dead. But another challenge which is as stupid as the Skullbreaker challenge is actually the Blackout challenge, otherwise known as the Choking Game. Now, for those who don't know what the Choking Game is, the Choking Game is actually a thing that didn't originate on TikTok, but has actually happened for a good while now. This challenge has actually ended up with someone in Italy sadly losing their life at a very young age. It has actually gotten to the point that the Italian government themselves have actually imposed a new thing for TikTok specifically, where it will actually block any user making anything or getting on TikTok if a user cannot pretty much verify their age. Now, it's actually had to get to a point of this challenge taking a person's life and actually a government having to step in and block access for people because of a challenge like this. This challenge had to get to the point of taking someone's life before the Italian government actually imposed a new thing where if you can't verify your age, you're blocked for using TikTok. Because this person has actually died from doing this challenge. Now, I mean, if anything, TikTok should at least try and block any sense of any dangerous challenge happening. I know that they can only do so much, but it doesn't take that much to just try and block an entire challenge, a deadly one specifically, from being on the platform. But one thing I have to express so much is if you actually want to get big or famous or anything like that, doing a dangerous challenge is not a viable way of actually getting it and getting big. Chances are, if you post a video or picture of you doing a dangerous challenge, chances are you will actually lose fame as quick as you did that challenge. You'll have this small spike and your ego will be boosted and you'll be happy and you'll be, yes, finally I made it. Yeah, it's a cheap way if you make it alive, but for God's sakes, don't actually do it because it's just a stupid way of you actually possibly losing your life. Then you've got all these governments and TikTok themselves and people having to make videos, spreading awareness on this. And one thing which anyone who watches this video, I can't express this enough, do not do any dangerous challenge on TikTok. I know for most it's common sense, but I really hope no one watching this video has ever thought about doing a dangerous challenge or ever putting themselves in harm's way just for some internet clout or internet fame. Because it is one of the saddest ways that you could possibly lose your life. You could have actually stayed alive if you didn't just try and do some stupid challenge just to get some internet fame. Honestly, people should be aware of this. And there's no way why I'm making this video, because I want to spread awareness on saying don't do any of these challenges, avoid these challenges. And I want to get the word out there that these challenges do exist. Pretty much these challenges are some of the most stupidest ways you can possibly lose your life, and it is sad to actually hear that people lose their life from challenges like this. And I just wish that we lived in a world where people would actually listen and figure out that a challenge consuming Benadryl to the point of hallucination, almost breaking your skull or someone else's skull, and even just choking yourself until you get knocked out, which is what the Blackout challenge is. I wish people would know that, yes, Skullbreaker challenge, that sounds pretty safe. Blackout challenge, the Choking Game, that sounds pretty safe. Benadryl, none of these are a good way to make a challenge. I remember the old days of YouTube and the internet where, haha, look, funny ice bucket, haha, get bucket of ice thrown at you, haha, ice bucket challenge. That was a completely different thing. That was actually for a good cause. That was for raising money for a charity that dealt with ASL. That was a challenge for a good cause. Everyone did it. As in everyone. I'm pretty sure there's even some world leaders who did it. But it was a good challenge. It raised awareness about ASL, people donated to ASL charities, and it was overall a good thing. But now you have people doing stupid challenges just to get internet clout. And for example, the Skullbreaker challenge, if you assist someone in accidentally ending up dead, you can get yourself a criminal record at whatever age. Even if you're a teen, you can accidentally assist someone's death, which is going to traumatise everyone. From people in the halls, yourself, the people doing the challenge, and teachers as well. I mean, everyone's at school, they don't need that type of stress of seeing a dead body and someone dying before their very eyes. You'll be traumatised for the rest of your life, quite frankly. But that's honestly all I've got to say. Just don't do any of these challenges, please, for God's sakes, don't do any of these challenges. And if you can, do a nice challenge like the ASL Ice Bucket Challenge which happened, or make a new challenge which is going to spread awareness for a charity, or hell, even do a cringy TikTok dance. I don't mind. At least you're not dead. That's all I'm saying. At least you're not dead if you do a stupid little TikTok dance, or just anything like that. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. Because did you know that if you click that subscribe button, chances are you will have a 100% chance of being alive at this very moment. And I will actually really like it if you're currently still alive. And also, 1 like on this video equals 1 person having the common sense not to do one of these challenges. Anyway, that's the end of the video. See you all in the next video, whenever that is. So I'll catch you all in.